Don't you step a foot up in the swamp with your gaiters on. That's redundant when one takes a foot. Take that. And ain't never slipped up in your city uninvited. Wish a motherfucker would. Stay put, this shot is heavy. Your frame light. You're more than 6 degrees and can't explain the life. When the fuck the swamp turn into real estate? Spirits in the weeping willows heavyweight. Yeah. Spirits out the bathtub for the everyday. Heavy mist got vision cloudy anyway. Anyway they go, they never get away. Shotgun in the shed and he can't wait to play. Fuck up a Dollar General for Gatorators. Gators waiting in the water chilling. Fuck it, he could wait. Grab a motherfucker and then fade away. Wrestle with the scales until the break of day. Bullet through a bottle like it's breakaway. Shattered glass amassing on the grasses where the babies play. Bleeding feet could bring the beast out any day. Bleeding hearts come teaching thinking they could save. They may should save their favors for a rainy day. It's way too many dead around for fake ass prayers to make a way. Yeah. Don't you step a foot up in the swamp with your gaiters on. That's redundant when one takes a foot. Take that. They ain't never slicked up in your city uninvited. Wish a motherfucker would. Stay put, the shot is heavy. Your frame light. You're more than 6 degrees and can't explain the life. When the fuck the swamp turned into fashion week? Used to be pull up here flashy, wouldn't last a week. Used to stand out by just standing till he atrophied. Stitches tattooed on his lips so he don't have to speak. Hood commando, flip a gram up to a half a key. Pop a band up out the bando about a half a week. Pimpin' partners lock it down, they feel like Master P. And you ain't in the trap house less you got a master key. The rims are 30 inches here because the grass is deep. Gold on his molars cause he only got about half his teeth. You passing through to spread your gospel, you gon' have to leave. Wrapped up in a casket are the only ones the pastors see. Most cues ain't verbal while you wasting time with flattery. All kings are bastards round here, that just happens naturally. Bathwater babies creep about the bayou magically and leave your brains behind the outhouse in the grass for cats to eat. Yeah. Don't you step a foot up in the swamp with your gaiters on. That's redundant when one takes a foot. Take that. You ain't never slicked up in your city uninvited. Wish a motherfucker would. Stay put, the shot is heavy. Your frame light. You're more than 6 degrees and can't explain the life. You never live, you never leave, it's curtains. The fog over the swamp should make you nervous. Take the chorus. They wade the water, child. Pious to the demons, speaking English, be a crocodile. Cock a smile sideways, church for Sunday. Sometime that shit you didn't know more dangerous than gunplay. And it's stains in the wainscoting, cracks in the baseboard, arachnid in the corner serving up face like whose house you think this is? Prism vision in low light, scan prison tats on the back of the low life lifeless, and a broke nose might just be done dripping. Wet all night, it dries deep red on the off-white carpet, and a soft light arch just above arm height. All white vans placed on the floor, pack of Pall Mall lights. Bite marks on a half sandwich with no crust. Mustard and mayonnaise, lettuce and red cold cuts. Moonlight streams through window dust. It floats up to the ceiling fan that creaks from rust as it labors to go round, trying to catch that feeling. And the paint on its base is peeling, and the taste in the air is faint, but they're just enough that the rats are nearing. Cause where there's blood, there's feast, and famine makes murder a meal. And the cheap wall clock was stopped with one shot, so we knew it was time to kill.
Bust one shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust two shots if you're really about something. Three little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time.
You can't run, you just a body for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow.
And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Office highly decorated, plastic frames around diplomas, all accommodations. Accommodating swivel chair where the blue suited sir sits slumped. Brain splattered wall stained gray matter runs. Badge with his name makes blood on the tongue cause it's pinned to his right cheek, right where the gun must have first flirted before it was stuck in his mouth. Officer with his brains blown out. Water pitcher with the ice, two glasses one either side. Of the desk the lipstick left on one appears to smile wide, and the slatted blinds are squinting just enough for the sunrise to zebra stripe the room with light. He would have had to shield his eyes, but they wide open, no motion, no he never flinched. Palms flat on the table, didn't seem to move an inch. Fishbowl on the far side of the room where goldfish swims around, suspicious of the gun that now sits in the bowl with him.
Bust one shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust two shots if you're really about something. Three little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time.
You can't run, you just a body for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow.
And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Red and blue lights spinning on the corner by the new fried chicken spot. Cop car hopped the curb, then absurdly hit the hydrant, which wouldn't stop. Spraying water that's dripping over the faces, made its way through the windshield and cut and bleeding. The people leaving the scene and saying they never seen him coming, but he must have run the light and never broke. Had his reach for the gun but couldn't get a hold. So it's sitting limp up on the dash and all the flash, but the cameras is lighting up the noontime cold. Overcast, broken glass on the concrete. The scent of gasoline hovers over the motor, smoking the single broken bicycle spoke wheel still protruding. The medics moving the little twisted body to bag it up. Detective notices the traffic camera, then calls the station to back it up. And somewhere the screams turn into sobs, and the sirens mix with the howls of dogs. And from the water, the rolling fog, scented wet's the breath of God. They say in the grayscale city where the skies are scraped and the days are pretty much shaded, and although the faithful are walking to pray, and it's one less lung sucking air today, so
bust one shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust two shots if you really got something. Three little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time.
You can't run, you just a body for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow.
And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Get your ass down to the floor.
It's so gone, 10 toes down, but nothing to stand on. Get a handle on yourself. Hands are clammy, hands are cold. Gotta hand it to the host. The music choice is perfect. And the lights are like the last light you liked on the horizon. And the life you like was laughable, it's done and you're expiring. Why you say that? Wide awake and why did they laugh? Wild the way the blinds could play that. Tattoo stripes across the face that.